Hi everybody, my name's Jasmia. Today we're going to be talking about some interesting career paths. Today I'm going to be talking to Caleb Harris. He's a youth worker at the Thanet Community Centre. The Thanet has served Camden for over 70 years. Caleb grew up in the area and actually attended the Thanet as a child. Now he's come full circle and is working here. I'm going to be asking him a few questions about what he does and what inspires him to keep working here. Hi Caleb, thanks so much for coming down to speak to me today.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
What do you do for a living?
I manage a youth and community centre in Northwest Fife.
So what do you love the most about your job?
Just seeing the impact it has on the young people that attend the community centre, that attend the youth club sessions, just being there to help for children that need it really.
If I wanted to get into your kind of career path, what's the best advice that you can give me? And what's the best career advice that you've ever been given?
So to get into this kind of work, probably the best advice I could give would be to see if there's any local community centres to where you live. Just go there and offer to do a bit of volunteering, get a feel for the kind of work that you're interested in, because there's loads of different kind of roles that are available. Yeah, and get a bit of volunteering, make sure it's something that you're interested in doing, and if it is, then you could look into further education, doing MVQs in childcare and things like that.
If I wanted to get into your kind of career path, what's the best advice that you could give me, and what's the best advice that you've ever been given during your career?
I think it's just advice in as far as all aspects of life was just, if you don't enjoy your job, maybe you shouldn't be doing it. And I know that's easy to say because there's certain jobs that you think nobody could ever enjoy that, why would I ever enjoy that? But there's different aspects of your job that you enjoy. It might not be the actual delivery of your job, it might be the planning, the preparing, the social side of working, things like that you can get a lot of benefits out. But I think you need to have some kind of enjoyment and have some kind of fun doing your job. So.
Did you have any jobs leading up to this one?
Oh, I've had a lot of jobs. I spent 20 years working for Camden Council as a I was based in the sports section, but I worked for an initiative called Positive Futures, which worked with young offenders and young people at risk of offending. We used to get them trained up so that they could become coaches, sports coaches, anything from football to dance to trampolining, gymnastics, fencing. And we used to help them with kind of getting CVs, getting voluntary work, and then getting employment after that. So I've done that for 20 years. So since I was 18, I was doing that. And then before I was 18, I've done a bit of work in my auntie's hairdressers, in a restaurant, but I kind of came out of school without any clear focus. And then when I started doing voluntary work in the community, it was a football coaching at that time. That's when I realised I enjoyed doing this. I enjoy working with young people and just seeing what's needed in the community. So,
what has been the high point of your career so far?
It's probably been just seeing the young people I work with achieve their goals. So whether it's becoming coaches, going on to university, getting college placements, getting employment. But you know, it's rewarding to see that you've watched a young person go through their journey of being a young person on a local estate to go into college, going to university, or getting a job. So it's just seeing them achieve their goals or part of their goals. So yeah.
What is the best career decision that you ever made and why?
It was probably leaving working for the local authority, because I got involved in it because I enjoyed doing face-to-face work and seeing the impact that we have on the community, and it become more paperwork, more bureaucracy. Slowly, gradually it become, I couldn't do any face-to-face work because I just didn't have time because of office work, or I only was allowed to do 5 hours face-to-face work a week, and I could no longer do face-to-face work. So when they went through a restructure and it was kind of official that my role wouldn't be face-to-face anymore, I took voluntary redundancy, and it was a bit of a leap because I'd been doing the job since I was a kid, but it was worth it, and it still is. Still got good links with Camden Council, we still work well together. So,
was there a hard transition period after you had to leave that job?
Not really, because I knew what I wanted to get into. I knew that this building where I manage now was here and they was looking for staff, so I just started off doing a few hours here with the youth club and just built it up.
What are the biggest challenges that you've faced?
Oh, I mean, it really depends how deep you want me to go. I suppose the biggest challenges I've ever faced is receiving the phone call at midnight one January morning saying that one of the young people I work with had been killed by another young person that I work with. So those are the kind of, if you talk about challenges, it's dealing with, and why that was a challenge, apart from obviously the personal reasons, is seeing the impact that had on all the other young people that I worked with, seeing the mental health aspect, that one incident ruined so many people's lives for a period of time. So that's kind of, yeah.
Do you think that there's more that we could be doing to stop those kind of things happening, or do you think it's hard to kind of get a grip on?
I think that when we say we, I think everybody has to do a bit more. I think when things like that happen, too many people are quick to point the fingers at parents or schools or police or community centres, you know, rather than everybody getting together and saying, what did we do wrong? How can we fix this? How can we make things better? Everybody starts saying it was him, it was him, it was her, it was her. You know, what are they doing? They're not doing enough. And I think that approach doesn't work. Everybody needs to accept their responsibility, accept what they're doing wrong, and move forward and make things right again.
Last question, who inspires you?
Who inspires me? How can I say this without sounding too cheesy? It's probably got two people. It's going to be either my children or my dad. So my dad, because he's always been that clear-cut kind of, if it's not working for you and it's not working for anybody else, then you need to start looking at something else, because it's not fair on you and it's not fair on those people. And obviously my children inspire me because I want to make sure that the environment that they're growing up in, whether it be where we live now in the local area or wherever we move to, is a better environment for them. So
thanks so much for coming down today. It was great talking to you.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please like, comment and subscribe for more content just like this.